Assalamualaikum, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is KhanZadi and today we are going to kickstart the first episode of the Medibang Paint Pro Basic series. Medibang Paint Pro is a free digital painting and comic creation software. It's available for a PC and a Mac. Even though it's a free, it comes loaded with the features. Medibang Paint include everything you need to illustrate or make comics. So let's get into the software. First step is the creating the canvas or a new file. The only thing is to really need to pay attention to your width and length. Mostly I use the same. Okay, let's create it. At the very first thing I want to talk about is the brush tool. It looks like a little paintbrush at the top of the left corner. In Madibang Paint, the brush tool comes with 9 different brushes built in. Pen, pencil, 2 types of the airbrush, watercolor, blur, smudge, Madibang Paint and eraser, etc. Let's talk about some basic brushes. The first brush is the pen. You can draw a very smooth sharp line with this brush. If you're using a pen pressure sensitive graphic table, the harder you press down, the thicker your line stroke will be appear. It's up to you how hard you press and how light you press, your stroke gonna be appear. You can see that. Next brush is the pencil. Using the pencil, you can draw a smooth line that gradually fade out. As we are using the pen graphic table, the harder we press, the thicker and darker your line stroke will be appear. The next brush is the airbrush. This can be used to make very soft lines with the soft edges. Depending on how hard you press the pen, thickness and opacity will change. Using the brushes is up to you how much pressure you're going to apply on your pen. The harder you press down, the thicker line stroke comes up, and the lighter the pressure, the lighter the opacity of your stroke will become. So be careful while applying your pressure on your pen. So our next brush is the watercolor. The watercolor tool is similar to the watercolor in real life. When coloring on the top of the another color, the bottom color will be mixed with the top one. You can use this to blend 2 colors together. The next brush is the blur brush. With this tool, you can apply the blur effect to the line or colors as we use blending in a real life when we want to blend something. So I use Q-tips or blender tool to blend the lines. So this is kind of similar like the blending. The next tool is the smudge tool. This lets you to smudge color or lines. Like I'm going to use a 3 color to smudge them. This tool is really cool. You can see that how cool these lines are going, and I'm really enjoying doing like this. We can use the eraser tool in 2 different ways. First, we can use with 100% opacity to remove the lines completely. You can see that, and if we lower the opacity of the razor tool, it's not gonna be removed completely. You can see it's lighter the color. Next thing we're gonna talk about is the adjust brush size. It's so easy to adjust a brush size. You can use the two window up there and increase the brush size and lower the opacity of the brushes. You can see that, and the next thing, we are going to draw a straight line by holding the shift button. You can see that, and drag and let it go, drag and let it go. You can see it's drawing the very straight lines. The next tool is the dot tool. You can draw a 1 to 3 pixel dot with this tool. In a Medibang paint, if you zoom greater than 60/100, a grid will be displayed on the canvas. If you utilize the dot tool, you can use the grid. You can create a pixel art that resembles lithocames and sprite. You can see that if I zoom greater, and there's a lot of boxes, mini boxes, and between the art in them, and it's called the pixel art, and it's used by the drop tools. So you can use the drop tool to draw a pixel art. The next tool is the move tool. We can use this tool to move our drawings on the canvas. So I'm drawing a face. Let me remove this. You can see that. And that's all for today. Hope you like it and it's helped you out. In this tutorial, I just used first 5 tools of the Medibang. In the next coming tutorial, I will discuss the other tool with you guys. And I hope you like this video. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video and leave a comment suggestion what I should do next. And if you have liked to see more content, make sure to subscribe so that you never miss, and I will see you in the next video. Bye and fi amanillah.